Depression is characterized by the inability to feel pleasure. One's inability to feel a sense of motivation, a sense of thrill towards things that you used to enjoy. We know that depression is a neurochemical condition that affects some certain regions of the brain, and studies have also implicated key neurotransmitters in the brain. So we know that if you are depressed, if you suffer from major depressive disorder, you can't blame it on your own lack of willpower or on your own inability to regulate your internal states or to find motivation to reconnect back to life. Depression is a brain-driven neurochemical condition.
My name's Jen. I suffer from anxiety and depression, and my main highlight for today is realising that I'm not crazy. There is actually logical and chemical reasons for why my brain is behaving the way it is. And now I intend to try to learn some of the stuff I've been taught today, try and control my brain a bit better. In my situation, I would recommend coming and listening because you can understand the science behind it and really take away some stuff to look at for the future.
Studies have established that there is a complex mixture of different activities in the brain and different neurochemistries, different neuromodulators and regions of the brain. So intense, so complex that the entire field of depression research is very unsettled because it's just very complex. One of the most complex regions of research with regards to psychopathology. So in our own course, we can help. We simplify all the complex situations that you can ever face in this area. We look at the regions of the brain that are affected, so that when you understand the regions of the brain that are affected, you diminish the fear, you diminish the stigma as well. We look into the brain science. We have two courses. The first part looks into the basic neuroscience of major depression and how you can optimize your brain. Once you understand your brain better, you can start to plan how to move away from a state of depression into a state of elevated level of mind. We can gradually move away from what is known as the learned helplessness states that studies have implicated in depressive episodes into a state of self-efficacy, a state of normalcy, of flow. And while a lot of people, I hope you can join us in any of our courses. We have the short one that focuses on the neuroscience, and we have the full course that combines the basic understanding of the neuroscience of depression and then moves into the step-by-step recovery program that we know as the sadness recovery framework. Now, what is most important is to build back what is known as the internalized or internal locus of control that depression manages to sap away from us. We move into a state of self-motivation gradually. It is not easy, but it's possible. We move away from a state of despair and a state of obsessiveness to sadness into a state of hedonia. Now, anhedonia is the inability to feel pleasure, and hedonia is the ability to regain the pleasure of life so that life can be more meaningful. You can enjoy people that are meaningful to you, people that matter to you. You can move on with your life. And if you are a professional, we have a whole bunch of professionals on the courses that are coming in to understand the brain science. Whichever modality you favor in your home practice, brain science can complement it. It doesn't matter which approach that you use. So hopefully you can join us on this course to explore deeper the brain science behind depression. Now, depression must never be ignored anymore. It's a condition that actually causes a lot of people to move into self-mutilation, including fatalities, suicide. Studies have shown that worldwide, depression costs about 1 million lives every year. This is a condition that we need to understand fully, and our courses are set out to initiate this process, this initial understanding, very critical to recovery. I'm Wale Ladipo. I'm the lead trainer and lead psychotherapist for the Mind Body Breakthrough Organization. We specialize in helping people to understand their minds better, their emotions better, so that they can achieve their full potential. Hopefully, I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed the neuroscience training, and it was a great afternoon. It was fun, and it was very well facilitated, and I highly recommend it.
Okay, thank you very much for the course today. I've really enjoyed it. I've been really disillusioned with training courses recently, and certainly in the past year. I've not always felt that my money's been very well spent, but today I've had a thoroughly enjoyable time. Really enjoyed it.